portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
The Chinese government has contributed to several capital works in the country. They include the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, the Airport Gateway project, and most recently, the North Abaco Port, which is under construction.
Well, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, says there is interest from the Chinese to do more, but it's something that the government has to consider for several reasons.
There is an interest on their part to assist us in our other infrastructural work. But we have to balance that against our national debt. And so we don't want to increase our national debt to the point where it attracts international ratings attention. And so we are talking with, yes, they have expressed an interest to help us fund some of our infrastructure projects, but we have to see how we can deal with that without impacting our national debt in a way that may impact our rating.
In other news tonight, leader of the Democratic National Alliance, Granville McCartney, is calling on the government to either be accountable or resign. Mr. McCartney and other party executives held a press conference today, speaking to various issues, including non-disclosure of public figures, which he says by law they should be prosecuted for.
I hear people talking about at the end of the day, we should not be let it go, let it slide. Well, that's foolishness. You don't let it slide. I mean, she's done the right thing and paid up. And like I said, I think majority of people look up to her. But to be placed in that position in light of this, no. We need to look at law and order in this country. This is what we're lacking: law and order. We're going to be very curious to see what this Prime Minister is going to do in light of those who have not disclosed. Is he going to report to the Attorney General or the Commissioner of Police in connection with those members in the House on both sides who've not disclosed? Is he going to insist that the laws be carried out?
Hundreds of Bahamians head to the polls today to vote in the local government elections. That story coming up in the Bahamas tonight.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scotterly. The government remains committed to the development of cooperatives as a vehicle in bringing about economic, social, and cultural advancement of the Bahamian people. Prime Minister Perry Christie addressed attendees at the opening of the 57th International Convention of the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions over the weekend. In other business news, in less than a week, Bay Street will come alive with the sounds of goatskin drums, horns, and cowbells as entertainers from every major Junkanoo group will showcase their talents through the much-anticipated Junkanoo Summer Festival. The event will take place every Friday and Saturday during the month of July. Director of Events in the Ministry of Tourism, Charity Ambrister, says Junkanoo Summer Festival is designed to capture the competitiveness and excitement of Junkanoo for 8 straight days. And in international news, a 5-month platinum strike in South Africa is officially over. President of the Association of Mine Workers and Construction Unions said it had accepted a wage deal. He said the AMCU's striking members would return to work on Tuesday. The stoppage has affected 45% of the global supply of platinum and played a part in the contraction of South Africa's economy in the first quarter. This has been your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scotterly.